Greetings, one and all. What do we got? We got us a heck of a knife here. This is cool. Where did they dink the dink? Oh, they dinked the blade here. And they dinked the blade there. They were testing for Rockwell. This is supposedly, Ganzo. Ganzo, can't trust him. Can't trust him. Supposedly S35VN steel. Yeah, it is. And actually, the Rockwell was 61. Not so shabby. Not so shabby. Ooh, baby, this is light. This is light. I guess it's Adamanti. That's what I'm calling it. So if that's not the name, tough shit. It is now. Okay. And Skimen. So I'm going Skimen, or is it Skimen? I don't know. Design. Okay, this Rustlin, what's it? Rustlin. Okay, $129.99. This is on White Mountain Knives, blah, blah, blah. But if you get the name correctly, Ruslan Skimen. This is the name of the person. I think he lives in Europe somewhere. It may be Eastern Europe. I don't know. But whatever. So it's 93 or 92.3 grams. Okay, this is really interesting. This is the titanium model. Okay, and this is off the Ganzo site, by the way. Ganzo. Okay, so yeah, they wanted some money for that, and the D2. Okay, it was 3.38-inch blade, and I think it's the same size. It's just they had it as a G10 with steel back to it, and then, okay, so I wasn't real big on that, but this is titanium with S35VN, which I had this one stabbed twice, okay, and so there and clear over here, they must have done this to get it. And it was a 61 Rockwell, okay? So it's real S35VN, and it's a 61 Rockwell, and it feels good in the hand, and this is full tie, because I did get the first one when it came out, D2 and stuff, and it was, you could get it in a blue G10 front scale or orange or whatever, but the back was steel, right? So it was a half and half, and I didn't want a half and half, and I still don't want a half and half. But this is not half and half. This is all titanium, okay, with S35VN. And you know what? This knife is light. Light as hell, okay? But you check it out. I mean, they're still in stock as I speak right now for $129. Now, $130, right? Okay, so you get $13 off, right? So you get $13 off of this. So, now it's pretty inexpensive, and LTK is your discount code to get 10% off. So you can do that, right? Lightweight, nice drop to it. Really a dagger type blade, not dagger type blade, but yeah, a dagger type blade, or whatever they call that. Oh, shit, I can't remember now. But, see, it's got this spear point. Spear point, is that more like it? Spear point blade, okay? So dagger would be like sharp on both sides, or the grind wouldn't end here, but more like a spear point, I guess. And it is, the ergos are great. It's easy to disengage. It drops so nicely. It's super lightweight. It's very inexpensive compared to other knives that are in the premium knife range with titanium and a super steel blade. Okay. And there she goes. Oh, a ceramic ball, little glass breaker on the end. Can you flip the clip? Oh, hell yeah. And we're going to take it apart, so I'll show you how to do that. But yeah, you just take this little dog off. And that ought to be fun, because I'm not sure if I've got a nice little wrench to be able to do that right here. I might have to go grab me something to pop that, because get a little, I've got a little tool set that's got a little ratchet, or a little, in there, or even open, closed in, tiny set of wrenches that can do that. But Ergo's great. It's not a big knife though. And what is it? 3.3, no, 3.4 at minimum, at about 86, 87 millimeters. And then down here, that's 3 3/4. Of course, that bolster just really juts out up there. So you want to call it 3.5, you want to call it 3.4, whatever. And then it's under 8 inches. It's 7.8, 7.85 inches overall length at 20 centimeters, right? So it's under 8 inches and 0.43, very slender at basically 11 millimeters, and 3 millimeter blade stock at 0.12. Okay. There you go. Wow, that is super light. It is so super light. It really does. It feels unusually light in the hand. And I'll show you that here. 91 grams. Okay, that's light. One more punch. 3.2 ounces. Whew, that's nice. That's nice. That feels good. So yeah, I think when I was looking at them on, I'm not sure if White Mountain had them, but you can get this in a bronze titanium as well, and I think maybe a blacked out titanium with a black blade too. Check that out, or you can check Ganzo. I'll give you both links, Ganzo and White Mountain. You can check them out. But I can't remember if White Mountain offered more than just this as far as the full Thai version. I think they had the G10 D2 ones, and I'm not sure if they got any of those left in stock because they've been out for a while. But the lockup is 30%. Easy to disengage. Ergos are wonderful. Drop is nice. Design flow is beautiful. Blade to handle length is fine. Yeah, I could touch if I lift that blade a little bit, I could touch that tip right there. So yeah, that's all it needs to be there. It's good. But yeah, that does feel good. And let's grab a piece of paper, see where we are. Okay. All right. Not ultra scary sharp, but it's got a reasonably decent factory edge on it. Okay. It wouldn't hurt to maybe do a little bit of strop here and there. But yeah, it's okay. Not ultra crazy sharp, but it's there. It's in the realm of factory edge. Man, yeah, it's just so crazy light. So crazy light. Where's my balance point on this? Yeah. Reverse grip. Yeah, that feels good too. So, yeah, it comes in a little box here. What does it say on here? And what does it look like inside? I think just, yeah, there you go. Microfiber cloth and just a little plastic. And I don't think... Okay, hold on. Let me see what else this paperwork says here. There you go. I guess that's the guy, huh? Yep. Enthusiast, Ukrainian YouTuber. There you go. What did I say? Eastern Europe? Okay. Master of knife repair. 25 years experience. So he decided... Name of the knife is Neformat, because this knife transcends the common knife formats. So the Neformat. And are they saying that? Are they saying that? They're calling the Skimen -TI. So, okay. Whatever. There it is. You decide. I just keep calling it the Skimen or the Ganzo Skimen or whatever, so that's what I'm calling it, and that pretty much gets the point across. So there's me. And you know what? It wasn't much over $100 after the discount code, so I like it. I can't believe how much I like it, but I do really, really like it. Well, I kind of tested this, and, you know, and what they have done is they have thread locker on it, and the back turns with the front. It's not a captured pivot. So we're not taking it apart. I'm not going to take it apart. And I guess, you could always put a lot of heat on that, see if you can get rid of the thread locker. I cannot hold this in place hard enough to be able to break this loose. And so I'm not going to do it. I'll just leave it alone. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That is a big issue for me, to not have a captured pivot when you only have one entry. Actually, they need to have another screw over here to where you can hold it and break it loose, but they don't. Well, it's not very often I run into one that I can't unscrew the pivot, but it happens every once in a while. And there you go. The Skimen Ganzo. Love the knife. And I guess as long as you don't need to take it apart, or you can find a way to do it because you're creative, that's good. Yeah, it's not worth my time to get into it and worry about it right now. Take care, my friends. We are Love Them Knives. Check out my website for pre-owned knives, and stay sharp.